Dude, I hope your DK30 projects are going well. For any of you who don't know about this, we're going to do a much slower, longer, more gradual, deliberate build-up leading into it on the next one as well. So if you're feeling like you've been left out, don't you worry at all, man. You can hop in late. You can wait for the next 30-day project thing. The idea behind 30-day projects is you come up with a small, doable project you can accomplish in 30 days' time, one whole month. And in this way, you're not trying to do some gigantic task like, I'm going to make Breath of the Wild on my own, but in space, right? You're not going to do something huge like that. You're going to do something small and tractable. We have a whole bunch of these on here. Look at this. We have lose 8 to 10 pounds. We create a playable demo of my first game, Feliformia. A lot of people, for instance, have projects that they've been working on and they want to have another month of time dedicated. Self-improvements through string improvements, that's great. Create an LED device to light up my cosplay, hell yes. Go to the gym daily. Big variety of different projects that are here. There's currently 661 that are here. We accidentally deleted 600 of them right before the project stuff began, so sorry about that to everyone. But we're currently 1 week into it, so I'd love to know how your projects have been going, how your first week has been. For Eric and I, what even am I? Am I on Platinum Tier 3? Yeah, let's just play one game of the Simic Yoink. Ooh, actually no, I like this net deck Boros deck a ton. So my project is a machine learning project focused on learning how to use clusters of AWS servers to do our machine learning training. For any of you who don't know, all the basic gist of it is that machine learning takes a long time. Like, let's just say you need 100 hours to train one of your little babies. Wouldn't it be nice if you could have 100 computers train for 1 hour, as opposed to having one computer train for 100 hours? That's the sort of goal of our project, and one of the sort of interesting pieces to it is that Unity, that develops the tool set that we're working with, Unity is already going to be releasing some of the multi-core processor stuff that Eric and I were planning on incorporating into our own work. So we're kind of getting some free time. We might actually just, like, switcheroo-ha hard and just start trying to develop a more complex project, which would be very, very exciting. Steel Dingleberries says, hello everyone, finally got to catch on a stream after watching a million YouTube uploads. I live in Germany, so time difference usually doesn't allow me to watch live. Well, hey, I'm happy to have you here, man. I don't know if you are attending or nearby TwitchCon EU. A lot of hype all up on about that. I'm going to go ahead and turn on some of these widgets here so you can see the deck lists and all that good jazz. Ooh, that's a very nice draw. Coming in, flying HS. Coming on in. Alright, you will be able to see the deck on air now. Perfect. See the new Star Wars trailer? No. I've seen only the very first Star Wars movie, Episode 4. I'm pretty sure I saw the other ones when I was a kid, but I know nothing about them, for sure. Yeah, I'm telling you, to be clear, for about 15 to 20 years, I only did StarCraft. That was like literally the media that your pal Day9 did. So it looks like we're up against an Orzhov control list, or some such thing. This is not going to be as strong since black will likely have a lot of Vraska's Contempt type effects. EMC2 Brown says, if you were to give advice on best ways to train an RL agent, what would you suggest? Well, it really depends a lot on what you're trying to do and what you're trying to learn. For instance, if you're really looking to get into the deep nitty-gritties of the algorithms and the math, then there's a lot of Python coursework that you can look at. that will just say, here's how to make a small neural network with this many nodes, and we have, you know, we have a lizard that's trying to get to lizard food, but avoid bird. Alright, well, we can deal with this. Oh, we have Tajik as well. It's probably better to just lava coil and move on with life. RL, by the way, RL means reinforcement learning, which is basically there is some reward that your little baby gets. Maybe it gets a reward for moving 1 meter, and you're trying to get it to move as many meters as possible. So that's what makes it a happy guy. Kind of have a sensation that we're going to be losing a Johnny adversary of tyrants, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. We can integrity intervention. Well, poo dicks. Oh my god, I have a 3-mana card right there. Whoops, your pal Day 9 is blind. Or, you know, if you're having it play a game, it gets a point if it wins the game, that sort of thing. So if you're interested in really learning the nitty-gritties of like how to program your own neural network and how to get that to work, then yeah, I'd recommend following along with some Python courses. I mean, there's a shitload out there. If you're interested in more of sort of the effect and consequences of it, I really like Unity's ML Agents API. It's basically a toolbox to know minimal information about the guts of the machine learning and still be able to use it to do stuff in Unity, which is really cool. I mean, so far so good. Hey, Snuggly Sade, it's good to see you. Let's see, your Phosphorus says, can I ask you a technical question about machine learning? By the way, I'm super excited about tomorrow, because tomorrow is OpenAI 5 versus OG. I think it's OG. Da, 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 da. So yeah, we're going to get to see another big Dota match tomorrow. I'm actually going there live. So it's Esper Midrange, which is basically just as annoying as Esper Control, except you die very, very slowly. I'll go ahead and retrieve my Johnny. Vohem with the 5 gifted subs, and Boople Snoot loves you with the 5 gifted. Mine is at 250-ish total gifted subs. Does 5 every time I've been live. It lasts a long time. Boople Snoot up to 20. I'm blowing you a kiss, Boople Snoot. So if I -2 this, yeah, I think -2ing this is probably the best build.
It is good to see you. Heal.
It is good to see you, my friend. I just think this deck is so satisfying to play with. Angel Fire, oh my god, now with the 136 gifted subs, has gifted another 5 from Russell. Kajiel, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Loop guy. So fair. Birdman, you asked a machine learning question. Let's talk about machine learning. Oh, yeah. Okay, Phosphorus says, is it cool if I ask you a technical question about machine learning? Hell yes. And it's possible I don't even know what the heck in hell you're asking about. It's very possible. Boo. Poop. Balls. Boros Shalange. And then Birdman, I'm going to come back to your question next, man. So I think we're currently dead. Well, you know, it's all good.
I wish you only the best.
My favorite deck to play still is Gruul Warriors. I think Gruul Warriors is so sick.
By a good assault.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this game. Go to sideboard. Phosphorus says, in general, a data set is comprised of a bunch of data points, each with a set of features. It's possible for a feature to have features itself, like if an object was a bracelet and its features were beads, could those beads have features as well? Or can features only go one layer deep? As far as I understand, I actually was literally having a conversation just this morning about what the hell is a feature. Because I think it's actually used a bit broadly. And I'm going to explain that after I think about how I want to sideboard in this situation. So I think I do want the experimental frenzies. Because I think there's enough obnoxiousness in counter magic. And I want to make sure that I actually have good, efficient removal. And I think I'd actually just get rid of the Heroic Reinforcements Integrity Intervention plan and try to go a little longer. Things like this. I think this seems like a fair boarding plan. So a feature is... My understanding of the initial genesis of features was that it was even before a lot of people were using it in relation to neural networks. So it was something like Mario has a position on the screen. And we can actually take Mario's position in the last frame and Mario's position in this frame to create a new piece of information, which is the velocity. And I want my model to consider Mario's position and Mario's velocity. So the position and the velocity are different features. They're different things of data that I care about. The position, again, is the actual literal data we start with. And we can use that position to derive some new piece of data. The velocity, which wasn't something we were initially measuring, we're generating it, but those are still features. And so when you have a neural network, the input layer is going to be the literal features that you're pumping in there. And the way that I've seen it used colloquially, at least, is that these deeper layers that are going into the neural network, each of these nodes is learning some feature, but we don't know what it is. Yeah, the whole 5 thing, I actually realized the whole, where did 5 come from? It technically occurred first on the Spellslinger set, but then your pal Day 9 did a 2-point hospital show where I did 5! And I think that came out before the Spellslingers episode did, I think? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Hi. Yeah, like, frankly, I have never really needed to know... Okay, our opponent has a Mortify. I've never really needed to know when, where, how, why a thing is called a feature. I've never needed to know that, and I've been doing this for a year and change now. Well, fuck a duck. Well, at least we know our buddy's stuck on one. One play at a time. Lieutenant Mike says, I'm very new to Magic and keep getting slapped in Arena. I think it's my deck, but I don't know what I can... I don't know, and I can't get out of Silver. It's slightly tricky to evaluate what's going right and wrong unless we have a little bit more information, but frankly, as you're climbing up, you should have the experience. In theory, you should have the experience. Howdy. That your deck is about as powerful as other people's decks. And there is, I think that the... Oh, so nice. So nice. There's a quality that beginnerish decks have, which is that they tend to be kind of blunt. It's not that they're necessarily stronger or weaker than a lot of modern decks. I shouldn't say modern decks, than a lot of current top-tier decks. It's more so... It's more so that... You know, like the mono-green deck that you start with. It's actually an okay deck. Probably a little worse than average. But it's not hugely worse than average. It's just like if you get behind or you get stuck in a pickle, you're fucked. Yeah, but to build on your features with bracelets and beads and things like this, you would just call all of those features. They're all features. Oh, fucking what? Max Lalonde, what a great question. Was Allison Scagliotti as rude IRL as the video made her seem? Well, believe it or not, I've never seen those episodes of Spellslingers. I like doing the work. I like participating and partaking in the slinging of the spells. But I don't know how she looked / seemed in that other one. That said, Allison was great. Super cheerful, super pleasant. I don't think there's anyone who's been on Spellslingers that have been like, fuck me, what a prick. Like Raleigh, I do not. So, Flying HS can take Aurelia, Exemplar of Justice. That's fine. Ooh. Well, I'm going to do this first, certainly. Just see what we peel off. Has to block with this. You gotta block with one of them. Probably should play her. I mean, our opponent's in a bind. Seems likely that the correct decision would be to swing out. This is great. Now we can swing out. Choose your lord. Tight. And that just does it, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we swing with this is the one that gets buffed because it has to be blocked by Aurelia. And then we swing out. This gets mentored. Flips. Oh no, I fucked that up. I needed to buff the Boros Challenger. Because Boros Challenger has Trample Vigilance. This still needs to be blocked by Aurelia. Alright, I threw a little bit. Whoopsie doopsie. Opponent's going to heal for 5. I think I buff this one. Trying to think how to get through this. So opponent's at 6. Yeah, I think this is the right one. Because now the Aurelia can't get blocked and killed. Yeah, I think that's how we win. Because this now has Trample and Vigilance as a result of getting the buff from Aurelia, which is the important one. Yeah, we figured it out, everybody. Mookop says, hey, sorry I didn't stay long. Apparently there's this thing called Spellslingers I have to go watch. Hell yeah. Nice little play. I was pretty happy. Nice little play. Ixalan's Binding seems like a very good one. Yeah, I don't think I want to Settle the Wreckage because I think I'm still the more proactive deck. That was a good one. That's a very good one. So I should play this. Play the Tithe Taker. We'll have to probably shock in the Sacred Foundry. You fucking fucker. It's fine. Doesn't even matter to me. Ba-boom. Shazoom. You got it, buddy. These are the good ones to play, though. I'm I'm not sure how anybody beats double history finale, man. It's like so stupid. Is Tajik a knight? Human soldier, okay. What's the difference between a knight and a soldier? So much is the difference between a knight and a soldier. It's fine. I am getting poked to death. I know that this is not as mana efficient, but I think that History of Benalia is just way too powerful of a card to not run out. You got it, man. Hostage, take it away. Let's swing with both, huh? I will block you valiantly! Ugh! My opponent knows I have an Integrity Intervention in this deck, so... Ooh la la. Holy crap, you're Paldanine. Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Ah, I get sucked back into the card. These animations are so satisfying. Oh god, it's like exactly what I imagined when I was a kid playing this here game here. This is a pretty horrible outcome for Flying HS. Smell settle. Weird. You got him, man. Pretty good play. Even if there is a Settle the Wreckage, I'm like super content with this outcome. I mean, we have a Flip Legion's Landing and Experimental Frenzy. I mean, we're the best player here for sure. I find that phrase so funny. Yeah, I'm the best player in the universe here. Like, totally for sure. And what do we have here? It's an Experimental Frenzy. Oh my fucking yeah, dude, why not? Yeah, hey guys, while I'm playing, who has questions about literally anything, man? If you got questions you want to ask me, your pal Dana's ready to answer that shit, man. Especially if it's machine learning related, because I think machine learning is so sick. Oh my god, I would have never expected the double block, but I don't think it matters. How are the cats? Fire alarm went off earlier today. I was really worried. Oh god, my little baby girls get so upset when the fire alarm goes off, you know. Swear to god, I find this deck so fun. So fun. It tickles all of my pickles. All of my gameplay pickles. 20 white or black spells, great. But they're good. I played so much with the cats last night. Like, I mean, I'm talking like an hour and a half of like playing string and lying down on the ground. And oh my god, Despy was so happy. That girl's... Oh my god. And so this morning, actually, I haven't been sleeping well all week. And I just had these vicious nightmares that, like, I'd lost Despy. I'd lost her. And wake up. And she's actually climbed under the covers and is right here. So she, like, woke up and looked down. And she's, like, doing the bread thing. And she goes, because she does not have a cute meow even remotely close. Like, most cats are just like, meow. Despy's just like, she's meow. And I was like, oh, sweetheart. Oh, Dad's so happy to see you. Scritch that sweet little lady. Hi, Desper. Okay, what is this card, huh? What even is this card, huh? When it becomes target of a spell, sack it. Can't be blocked except by spirits. Twitch Prime. Despy's like, meow. Connect your Amazon to Twitch to get Twitch Prime. Meow. By the way, Shaz, happy birthday, dude. Oh, I like this question. Das Jinkum says, how's Nick been doing these days? Man, Nick's pretty great. He does a sheet load of StarCraft, man. He's just casting StarCraft all the time. I think this is the right play to do. Good. He's doing a ton of StarCraft 1, a ton of StarCraft 2. I actually, the one thing that I worry about with my brother is that, like, he's just been having, like, I'll keep this one, doesn't matter. He's been having problems with his wrist. You'll hear him talking about it on air. Basically, Nick broke his wrist, and it was misdiagnosed as a sprain. So they were like, it'll be fine, it'll heal, don't worry about it. But his wrist was broken. So now that he, like, you know, got it, like, splinted and, I don't know, injected with face juice, I don't know how medicine works. I think I just swing out just to flip the Legion's Landing. I think that seems good. It's an infinite blocker against the Nullhide. And so what this means is that, like, he just has wrist pain. It's not horrible, but, you know, he's just like, yeah, no, just trying to get that taken care of, you know, just, like, really want to play video games, because, like, you know, Nick has not been able to play games like StarCraft in a while. So it's been a few years now. Because, again, it was, like, a full year of it being broken. Yeah. But of course, Nick's just like, yeah, no, feeling good. Everything's great. Do I need to chump this? Yeah, of course. So this is a blue-green deck. There's not really terribly many ways to harm me here. This dude is going to be a little annoying, but now that I can generate a lot of 1/1s, I think we'll be okay. How do you misdiagnose? I don't know. I don't know. I know nothing about medicine. Are you kidding me? I just said inject with face juice. Did you not hear that? That doesn't sound like professional medical advice. We'll go ahead and bring this guy back from the depths. Alright, so we should be swinging in the skies as much as we can. I think I actually need to start swinging with these vampire dudes pretty soon. Oh, that's totally fine. I don't give a shit about that at all. In the arms of the rekindling phoenix, fly away from here. Cool. Surprise, it is me, lifelong fan. I've been a lifelong fan. I have just come to life to... Oh, Jesus Christ! So we're losing 3 a turn. Mezzanine's losing 4 a turn. We're generating 1 every turn. Alright, now we're taking 5 a turn. That's pretty fucking bad. Alright, that outcome is pretty fucking bad. Alright, we're dead. We are dead. Yeah. By the way, the reason we die is that this guy says another target creature you control can't be blocked by this turn except by spirits. All of these are spirits, and they're going to spend 3 mana to make this unblockable. That's 2, 4, 6 damage plus 6 is 12 damage. That's unblockable. There's now 2 other attackers. I can only block 1 of them. And then I would go to 1, and I didn't want to have to figure that out. So how do I wish to navigate this pickle? This pickle. Do I want to speed this game up or slow this game down? I always try to slow this game down. His high end seemed better? Nah, not really. His didn't really seem to have a high end. He seemed to just like kind of be in the middle right now. How the fuck do I want to win this game, huh? Let's try to speed this game up. I do this so rarely with this deck. Get out of here, Lyra. Yeah, I do all my ML work in C# and Python. Any object-oriented programming language is fine. I don't really mind whichever. Seems good. Oh my god, can I just say, I was so not wanting to do the workout this morning, and I fucking did it, because I'm an adult who does his shits. It is a good day for you to die. I think I'd rather use this and leave this open because this is instant speed, has more flexibility. Fuck. I'm just gonna start bonking. Bang. This means if I draw a land, I can do Lava Coil Tithe Taker next turn, which seems fairly... It's fairly good, fairly efficient. Povo Gamer says, Sean, I know you don't sports ball much, but are you excited about playoff hockey? I watch no sports, except I watch a little bit of basketball, because I think basketball is just awesome. Basketball is fucking tight. Alright, so let's see what we draw here. There's a lot of elves. Okay. Well, I think first things first, we attack, right? One for naught. Just pass it along. We have the Justice Strike for the Pelt Collector, but I think more likely we will Lava Coil it. If there's like a Nullhide Ferox, we'll Justice Strike it. Basketball's super great. And I live in Oakland, so go Golden State Warriors, you know. Easiest team to root for. My understanding of the Golden State Warriors is that they win the basketball game. All right, here comes. Is this a fairy Heidi guy? Walto. So is it? Looks a little bit like Frilled Mystic, right? So I'm going to not do this because if Mezzanine wants to play the Frilled Mystic, I will be able to Justice Strike in response. So none of that mana got used. I mean, a Carnage Tyrant could plop down, which does suck a little bit. I mean, Frilled Mystic's gonna plop down at some point eventually. Now's as good a time as any. Oh my god, I feel so relaxed, man. I feel so relaxed, dude. Oh boy, let me tell you. I mean, I just feel fantastical. No talks. Alright. Probably this. If there's any cool stuff out of the graveyard effect, I'd rather a Prowl Harpooner comes out than a Frilled Misty Pal. Oh my god, you guys, if that is another Frilled Mystic, that'd be a bit of the beating. Oh. See if I can get another Nihilist. Another Boros list. I mean, the Boros list just makes me so happy. How do I clone this deck? Yeah. Midrange. How did this one work? Like, didn't do the Collision Colossus. I'm looking for some fun lists to do. Do I actually just want to climb with Gruul? Might be a good day to Gruul. Gruul Aggro is just like such a strong archetype, you know. Using Mnemonic Betrayal as late game playing a mill deck, so fun. I have dash, and the it actually frightened me when I cast it. I was like, ah, because it just like whoa, it's like so big, like. All right, so how do we want to build this? See, I've been using Pelt Collector. Let's put in some shocks. Get these out of here. I'm gonna keep the pair of Collision Claws. I might go up to 4. I really like that card a lot. How do we want to do this? I mean, this is the bulk of the list, right? I think Status Statue is like super cute, super fucking cool. I should probably go up to 4 Lava Coils. I'm not running any in the main board. And you know, this is obviously for the control matchup, but how do we cut a pair of dudes? for here? I mean, we can cut the Shivan... Oh, yeah. We can cut the Shivan Fires 100%. How do... I mean, there's just like a lot of different Gruul Warrior type matchups that we can do. I kind of like Direfleet Daredevils. I think they're pretty fun, but they're a bit more of like the slow the game down kind of decks. I really like them a lot. What do I even think about that? How many lands do I have here? 4, 4, 4. This is 10, this is 12. This is 12 and 12. So it's just 24 land. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Yeah, I like Direfleet Daredevil. It's very good against the aggro, swaggro guys. Yeah. That feels good. Love slamming that on turn 2. We got room for 2 more, is that right? I mean, we can actually just do this, right? That looks fine. I don't know. Another Scargy boy. I was playing a little with that, playing a little bit with the Siege Gang Commander. He's okay. He's okay. Alright, then what's in the list? That looks pretty good. Let's get our Shivan friends back in there. I just really like Direfleet. 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 Direfleet Gruul, baby. Alright, let's go ahead and export this. I'm just very, very, very comfortable with this deck. Deck paste. Deck paste. I was watching Show this morning, and Show was running this really interesting mid-range Gruul list that ran 4 Legion War Bosses. It was so cool. Legion Warboss is just an absolute all-star. I love that guy. Like, if this is an aggro deck and you drop the Direfleet Daredevil, you like win. It's great. Snap smacked in the face. What matchup is Domri for? I really like Domri and Vivian Reed in the Golgari, Sultai mid-range type matchups. Because in mid-range matchups, well, let me contrast mid-range with more aggressive matchups. Fuck. What the fuck am I talking about? Let me contrast mid-range with, if we're against control, it's kind of clear how we're aggressive against control. We play cards like Gruul Spellbreaker. We use the lightning bolts and the shocks. We shoot the enemy in the face, things like this. If we're up against an aggro deck, we make our boys big. Alright, it's pretty straightforward. If you make the folks big, like the Gruul Spellbreaker, if I can play a Spellbreaker on turn 3 and make it big, run a lot of removal, shoot the enemies, kind of chill, right? It's pretty obvious what the general gist is there. But against the mid-range decks, I find that if you have something like a Gruul Spellbreaker at a 4/4 stat line, a Growth Chamber Guardian at a 4/4 stat line, a Rekindling Phoenix chillin', it's also hard for me to break through Wild Growth Walkers that are huge. Fuck yeah. Yeah, if you want to just cast Collision Colossus, I guess that's fine. I mean, what are you going to do? So it's hard for me to crunch through Wild Growth Walkers. It's hard for me to crunch through... some of their big stuff on occasion, like the Jade Light Ranger that's been buffed to a 4/3, you know, stuff like this. So in that regard, I really like the Planeswalkers in that matchup because it lets me kind of keep building. Wooshy, wishy, woshy. If I draw, like, a land here, it's pretty hard to lose. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Growth Chamber Guardian. I don't know what flyer I would possibly be worried about, but, I have second Growth Chamber Guardian in the back. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty fucked just because of the lack of landy draw. Okay, so this is about the best we can do here. In retrospect, I should have played the Kraul Harpooner knowing that the Pelt Collector could be buffed. Just gonna hang back with the Dire Fleet. He might turn into a Chumping Fellow. Hello, hello. Hey, hey, hey. Pull out Rekindling Phoenix just to close out my life. Okay. We draw a Lava Coil, we can bonk this, block this. It has trample now, so we get a 1. And that's the game. Not a problem. This is a very aggressive fellow. And so for this reason, we'll definitely want to take out some of our reach deeper spells. We'll definitely put in the Shivan Fires and the Lava Coils. And I think that, you know, if we cut some of our Skargany friends, that's pretty fine. You know, I'm actually going to cut one Phoenix and put in a Skargan Hellkite. This is insurance against Lava Coils from the opponent. And this, I mean, this is a pretty straightforward sideboarding plan. So, Gruul. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Oh baby. Guess who's gonna get here in like 30 short minutes. Ooh, I kinda like this one. We can like play the Guild Gate first, and then we have a few turns. Xenoclams is ugh, Gruul. Yeah, man. I love Gruul. What are actually some of the other archetypes in the meta? Esper, there's Azorius Aggro. Oh, I love that. Sultai Midrange, I just haven't actually played enough. Selesnya tokens. Fuck, I love Selesnya tokens. You know, I think more than any skillful thing, more than any, like, dude, you guys, you absolutely have to fucking play this the best top meta deck, like Esper and Azorius and these other puppies. They're good. They are good. Make no mistake about it. Good ass decks. Good ass decks. But this is a game. We play games to have fun, man. Find decks that speak to you, that feel grand. I want to win. So I am playing a deck that is good. That's a very, very, very nice draw. Go ahead and get in for damage. Oh. But gosh, I think it's so important to play something that makes you happy. Oh my god, I was so excited to go live today. I don't even know what deck I was going to play. God. 97 says Red speaks to me. Red is fucking so cool in this game, man. The more I play Magic, the more I'm like, it's all so tight. Yeah, this is why we cut one Phoenix, by the way. BT dubs. Grixis control. Ooh, yeah, I got a Grixis control list. I actually was watching someone on stream and took a photo of it on my phone. Alright, let's see if we can locate it. It's a lot of photos of cats, and there's the list, I think. Boy, that's a blurry-ass image. You fucking bastard. I'm just gonna chill for a little bit. What a sweet list. It looks like it's primarily red-black with splashing some green. No, it actually looks like it's full Jund. So now Joey G 1005 is really in the swing of things. So game 1 was a story of not drawing land. Game 2 is a story of drawing too much land. It happens. It's no big deal. Now, why do you think that would be what's going on? Well, if you got it, you got it, huh? I think I just have to start taking risky blocks, because look at this. Just fucking look. Nice. God, wasn't that a great attack by Joey G? Can we just take a moment to appreciate that attack last turn by Joey G? Swing in with everything, force me to be a little concerned, even in the worst case scenario where I do indeed get bonked in the face. All still well, huh? Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Alright. Growth Chamber Guardians may be the death of us. Hanging on to our root-bound crag. He'll never know. Oh, I got that coffee this morning and it's cooled off and it's so bad. Oh yeah, Nadoro, I'm 1,000,000,000% doing a War of the Spark full set review. You're gonna hear mediocre commentary on cards for hours at a time. Alright, my name's Day9, and I'm going to die. These little slutterbags. God, I'm so excited for War of the Spark. War of the Spark is like one of the most insane sets I have ever seen. It's difficult for me to even catalog like the effects that it could have. Oh God. God, we are getting just absolutely shit on. Here comes the stomping ground right off the top. No. Unclaimed territory. Let's see it. Here it comes. Very good. Okay. Bang. The review will be in story order, yes. Oh, Niv Mizzet. I'm going to keep this because these 4 cards are extraordinarily good as a curve out. Damn, that's sick. These shocks are going to be pretty valuable as time goes on. Alright. I shocked it in. That's right, I did it. Well, bad news for Jalero. I have a lightning strike in the deck. Shit. I think it's, in this case, rule versus rule. Better to build than remove. Later on, we can do more efficient things like Lava Coil and Shock, as opposed to Lava Coiling just naked this turn and having the mana up. No, I'm not going to do that. Collision Colossus is run main deck in these matchups, so I don't see a reason to just spew my Gruul Spellbreaker and produce a bunch of extra damage. So you may have heard me talk about the importance of waiting a turn for the sake of efficiency. You now see efficiency incarnate. So this actually looks like a mono red deck that is in fact trying to splash green for sideboarded Cindervines, which is just a really cute way to play. Static abilities, new Planeswalkers still get around the Immortal Sun. Oh shit, Stealth Hobo, I never thought of that. Immortal Sun is one of my favorite cards. A lot of the cards are in that Nihilist are like some of my faves. March of the Multitudes, Palaka Worm. Oh, the best creature ever made. Holy shit. Alright, we can win. Perfect. Please attack. Perfect, we won. Bam. Boom. Give me a Phoenix back. Thank you very much. Lava Coil that. Collision Colossus, anybody, it doesn't matter. As long as it's +4/+2. Mono red, oh how will we make them dead. I think it's, again, a pretty straightforward plan of Lava Coils in, Shivan Fires in. We cut the Collision Colossus. It happened to help us win in that particular game. Dire Fleets are pretty nice in this matchup. And then I think we're going to cut one of each of these. Phoenixes lose value after sideboarding. They're an amazing card, but everyone in their mother who's a red player runs Lava Coil. So they're going to be like, oh, I'm boarding Lava Coils, and then I'm playing a 4-mana dude that just disappears. My butt is so sore from exercising. Oh, Ihan Timing. Oh, that's almost a nice hand. Dude, the chair is like doing such a great job. Alright, we might be a little bit, owner-onied. That's alright. This is an alright draw. It's looking draw right. Go ahead and plop the useful land down first. Chair, stop mulling to 5. What a bad boy. Yeah, in October, that's when the big rotation is going to happen. I think I'm just going to go ahead and Lava Coil here. I think Lava Coils and Lightning Strikes are functionally identical in this matchup. There's nothing that really has 4 toughness that we need to shoot. Lightning Strikes will be able to deal with the Chain Whirlers just as well as the other one, except Lightning Strikes are instant speeds, so that's why we're holding on to them. That Ash says, what's a rotation? The idea is that in Magic the Gathering, standard is all the cards from the last 2 years. And so, imagine here's all the cards. So as more cards get added, and added, at some point we actually have to lop off the last chunk of cards to make sure that we're still staying at roughly the last 2 years of available cards. We're going to go ahead and do this now because this was lightning, costs 1, but now that we've shot our opponent, it costs 3. So we're going to be losing Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan, and Dominaria? What's in this standard? Ah, and Corset 2019. I wanted to be warrior! Alright, our multi-5 is looking gloriouser and gloriouser by the second. Losing Dom and M19. Oh my god. Sagas. Oh shit, is Rob here? At some point, I'm just gonna run downstairs and go get Rob. Dude, Sagas are like one of my absolute favorite things in all of Magic history. We're looking good here. We can use the Direfully Daredevil to 2 for 1 the enemy. But I'd really like to cast Light up the stage to get a little card draw. Jalero's just... ah, fuck. Card advantage no longer matters. Nothing matters. Explorer's out. I think Explorer's a very nice mechanic. Please don't be a shoot. Alright. Alright, I mean, we gotta speed this game up. It's lightning bolt in here, right? No? Well, fuck. Whoopsie doopsie. Guess I'd cast so many of them I didn't even realize. So let's see here. If I swing with 4 and 7, it's 11. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I love saying that. That's a fun thing to say. Bring it on, Jalero. I suppose nothing matters. No! Ah! Oh! Yeah, what sets Teferian? Is Teferian M19 guy? Actually, he's probably Dominaria because his name is Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. That checks out. Does that check out for you? That checks out for me. What a wonderful world. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and check out of here. Teferi immediately gets reprinted in War of the Spargram. It's like, no! Why? Oh my god! Ah! Let's make a Niv Mizzet Teferi. Dude, let's just go straight Jeskai, man. Jeskai Control sounds like it's gonna be fun today, ain't it? Oh, this is a curve out right here, my dudes. Let's get that Viashino Pyropal. Or better yet, how about a Runaway Steamkin, huh? It's fine, too. That's F-I-N-N, fine. Something went wrong in my lettering, didn't it? The face is on fire. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is thin. Alright. Get in it. Get in it to win it. Oh god, I'm vibrating with excitement, man. Viashino Pyropound. Bing bong. If at first you don't succeed, whirly durly again. Fantasy Collective says, do you think the new Amass mechanic is good enough to see play and construct it? I really want a decent zombie tribal deck. I mean, I don't really see a reason why it wouldn't just be fine. At least. I mean, it's really kind of a broad question. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, Rob's here. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. Okay, listen. I'm gonna finish this best of 3 in the last game, and I'm winning. Come down in like 5 to 10. Yeah. If at first you don't succeed, hit the face! He's getting mugged. Sean, please hurry outside to save Rob. Don't worry, Dredge for life. Rob can handle himself. So, still know who Handsome Rob is. He is a legend. How handsome is he? God, handsome enough. Certainly handsome enough. You're gonna see him and you're gonna be like, oh, look at him. And then he's gonna start talking and you're gonna be like, wow, he's so charming. Wow. So he's really sweet. My goodness, does he have it all? Oh. And the answer is he does not, because he doesn't have 2 cats named Sheriff and Despy. D9 has it all! Ah! Excuse me. Are you alone today? Ah. Rob is 10 out of 10 H-O-T-T hot. He is a hot dog. So if I shoot this, then if I shoot this... What do we think about that, Jalero? Yeah! Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a little break. We're going to go downstairs. We're going to get the handsomest of handsome rabs. God, I love being Platinum 2. Platinum 2 day 9. So we're actually just going to set ourselves up the break. No reason to push this. We're gonna be streaming for quite some time. So we're just gonna hang out here. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go downstairs. We're gonna get our good buddy Rabbit. We're gonna help bring him things up. Hi, Despy. Hey, say hi. Alright, we're gonna make sure Despy gets pet because she clearly needs to be a pet. And then we're gonna come back up, we're gonna keep playing Magic. So we're gonna take ourselves an extended break. Have no fear, I will return. We'll be playing till like 7:30. It's gonna be great.